Oh God, time. You made me feel sweet. And if I'm losing my mind, would you lose your...
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Diana. I'm about to head out the door to run some errands and I am in the mood for a red lip. This is one of my go-to looks. No foundation, but definitely a little bit of concealer, a little bit warmth on the face, and of course the red lip. Clean, simple, but bold lip. If you would like to see of how I'm going to create this look, then keep on watching. But before you watch, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button too. The first thing I always start with is my brows. And I always start by just brushing my brows all the way up. Then I take my little Zoeva angled brow brush and I get some of my number 5 foolproof brow powder from Benefit, which I can't even imagine using anything else. And yeah, I just I go for it. And then I just start filling in my brows and hope for the best, because you never know when it comes to the brows. I have good days and I have bad days. Always brush through those puppies. My brows are definitely important for this look. I like to take my time and make sure they look the same. The brows at this point still look kind of rough, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to take some of my Shape Tape onto my hand, take a little angled Real Techniques brow brush, and I'm taking some of this concealer and I'm going to just clean up. Once I cleaned up with the concealer, I'm going to give my brows a brush through again. And then I am brushing through my brows again to kind of mix that concealer into my brow, I guess, so it's clean, but I don't want that harsh line. And then I'm going to brush up my brows again and kind of brushing whatever leftover concealer I have right here just kind of into the brow to make sure that it doesn't look too harsh. And I'm making sure I clean up all that brow powder, and then I take my finger and I just blend it all in. I'm not really done with the brows yet. I will tweak here and there as I go along with putting on my makeup, but for right now I'm just going to leave them as they are. And for the next step, I am going to be taking the same Tarte Shape Tape, and this is the shade Tan, and I will place it all over my lid. And then using my middle finger, I just give everything a little dab. And here's the thing, whatever I kind of have left over on my finger, I place underneath my eye with my finger. So kind of like the side here, and up. And a little bit of down. I will be using my beauty blender on the bottom, just blend it a little bit more, but for now I am using my finger. I'm also bringing it down to the sides of my nose to kind of hide this redness right here. See that difference? I'm also putting a little bit more of that concealer onto my finger, and I'm placing a little bit of that concealer to the sides of my mouth because I have some shadowing going on there. It makes my lips look droopy. Thanks, Dad. Taking my damp beauty blender and and I'm just gonna go over those edges right here. Putting a little bit, just a little bit on that little darn pimple that needs to go away and get its own life. I'm taking some of my translucent powder. I am just making sure everything is nice and matte. Taking my Morphe M518 brush, I am picking up some of my saddle bronzer from Anastasia and working that right underneath my brow bone. Now making sure I'm dragging that bronzer out to the side of my face. I'm applying some of my translucent powder onto the side of my nose where I'm going to be contouring, just to make sure that my face is not so sweaty. I don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with nose contouring. I bet when I look up it's gonna look hideous. Whatever. I don't go across my nose because it makes, I don't know. I look like I could join Santa's gang, you know, flying around on Christmas Eve. I'm taking that color and just kind of dragging it lightly into my eyebrows. And whatever I have left over on my brush, I just blend that into my crease. And with the same brush, I'm just blending and blending and blending. I'm not even using a clean brush to blend it. I'm just using the same exact brush to blend everything. Matter of fact, for the next shade, I'll be using the exact same brush as well. So this is basically a one brush eye makeup look. Next, I will be taking some of my Soft and Gentle highlight from MAC. And with the same brush, I'm placing that all over my lid. And then just mixing it into the saddle bronzer that is sitting on my crease. And then taking the exact same brush again, picking up some of that saddle again, and going into the crease with that brush. Next, I will be applying some eyelashes, and I am using the Ardell Wispies, and I believe they are the 610s. Those are my favorite ones ever. I love these lashes. These are dramatic but natural. So the lashes are on, and I used my Milk Kush mascara for the lashes, and I will not be putting any mascara onto my bottom lashes. I like it to be very clean and just a clean cut. Lashes on top, nothing on the bottom. As for an everyday look, I actually rarely set my under eye concealer. I just like it better that way. I like that I can take my finger throughout the day and kind of just blend it out. That way I can go out and about and not have to worry about any powdery creasing. I feel like when I set my under eye concealer, it's just a hot mess. With my Zoeva Face Definer brush, I will be taking some of that saddle bronzer, the same one we have used on our eyes, and I'm just going to bronze slash contour. Just to give it a little bit of warmth. Taking the darkest shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm placing that very lightly on the back of my cheekbones. I will take my clean Wet n Wild flat top brush and kind of just run that under my contour where I would like to have that cleaned up. To keep that looking sharp. For highlighter, I am using my Soft and Gentle from MAC. And as you can tell, I am skipping blush for this look. I want to keep everything simple and clean, so I feel like for this look, blush is way too overpowering. There you go. As for lips, I will be using the Tarte's Tardiest Lip Paint in the shade XOXO, and this is my go-to red lipstick. All-time favorite. This stuff doesn't go anywhere, and I love the red shade of it. For this red lip, I will not be using any lip liner because I feel like this little applicator right here is just fine. It does the job. I kind of start off with just placing the product onto the middle of my lip. And then whatever I have left over, I really take my time because messing up is not an option. So that's it. I am done with the look. I hope you guys like. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you guys next time. Bye.